A run here, and he goes slider. Does he get the swing? He does not. Trevino picks off the runner at third.
So this is a great heads-up play here by Trevino of the Yankees. We got White Sox Yankees 2-0, top of the second, 0-2 count on the batter, 2 outs. We're going to have a check swing right here. We're going to check him, and then as we're checking him, Trevino's going to fire the ball down to third base to pick the runner off that was at third. And this is such a unique time to try to pick the runner off because you can see, here's a great view of it. The runner, after a secondary lead, he starts to go back to third right here. But because Trevino points down to first base to have the umpire check, his eyes now go to the first base umpire to see, okay, is this going to be strike 3 and the inning's over, or is it a ball? So by taking his attention off of the catcher and not getting back to the bag quickly, right, he's still looking over here at the call. And it's interesting because the third base coach right here looks like he's staring right at the third baseman, so you would think he would yell back. And it's right there, actually. So he yelled back right there. He goes, oh, here he comes back. But this guy's now walking back to the bag and then realizes here comes the throw, catch, and tag. So the lesson for the base runner is, even if you're going to take a peek down to see what the call is, you can't just stop running back to the bag. Like, get back to the bag quickly. You definitely can't obviously walk right here, and then it's too late. And here's another really good view of it right here. So here's the pitch. You see Trevino right here. So he says, did he go? But look at his eyes. So he goes, did he go? I need a check. But his eyes immediately go here. So he's asking for the check, but he's not even looking to see what the call is. His eyes go right to the third base runner. And he comes up throwing. So right there, you can see he looks at him here. He sees his head turn. So his head turns towards the first base umpire, and that right there is where he goes, okay, now I'm going to fire it down. And he throws an absolute perfect ball right past his shoulder for the tag right there. And here's another really good view of it again. Catch, point, look down. Runner's eyes go towards the umpire, and look at this throw. Perfectly on the money, catch, tag. And you can see the third baseman again. We just watch him. He's kind of slowly sneaking in right here. Again, I'm surprised the third base coach didn't yell back a little bit sooner. It probably was about right here where he yells back, catch, tag, out. And one more thing also that I want to mention, this is why it's important that we go down in foul territory, but we come back in fair territory. So we want to go down with our lead in foul because if the ball is hit and it hits us and we're in foul territory, we're not out. If we're in fair territory, we are out. But we want to come back in fair because the third baseman is going to be working this way. So he's obviously going to be in fair territory. And so if we go down in foul, if we came back in fair territory right here, there's no throwing lane. But because he's coming back in foul, he went down in foul, now he's coming back in foul, like there's that little bit of a lane right there. So just think, if you shifted his body over here and put him completely in fair territory, he's blocking that throw. There's no throwing lane. So small detail, but it ends up being a big detail because if he had just come back fair, that alone would have put him in the throwing lane. But instead, they got him. So not a play that's going to come up a whole lot in games, but a great job by Trevino looking for an out, always looking for an out. And obviously not good base running here. So we can learn from both the offensive and defensive sides. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.